My male finally starting to show color, y'all. It's been a while since I did a tape. I had to let them grow. There was only like an inch for like heck long. But now they're in the 70-gallon tank, have been for a while. He's starting to get color and grow. I just have them in the window, natural sunlight. They still have the flu ball. It's still up there. There's my yellow jacket. And he's still in the corner. They're not really all that fussy. Still got my Delezy. He's chunky now. He's a good 10 inches. Or it's 8 inches. He's curled up around that rock right now, but he's chunky. Let's see if I can get his face. Yeah, he didn't got chunky. That's the original Delezy that survived all the other stuff that have happened in the tank. So differences now is way less sand, so I don't have the fluctuations like I used to. I think that was the issue. Just had so much sand that I was thinking I was getting to the bottom and just wasn't getting to the bottom. Like last time I had sand damn near up here. So it looks high, but it's not. I just cleaned the tank so it's pushed around, but less sand, less plants. Took out all the rocks that aren't river rocks like that. I think the problem was that the type of rock I had was just creating a lot of iron deposit and just a lot of growth I didn't want in there. And so that's gone. Hey guy. Got a bigger this one a bigger filter. This one filters up to 110. Still didn't get the canister, the FX like I wanted to, just because I just feel like that's just way too much for this. It's like to spend $400 on a 75-gallon tank. It just doesn't seem. I know, yeah, you're gonna have good filtration or good filter, yeah, but it's like it's so overkill and you don't have the tank for it. Like, and I just finally got all the way settled in. Like, so like now everything is here. Like every single thing I own is at my house up in Forest Hill, so that's not an issue. Now I just gotta get a bigger tank. Still gonna do that. What I'm feeding him is a lot different now, so and he's got color. Like, is it coming out? Yeah, he's got a color now. He's gonna run. Okay, he's running. What food did I? That's just a regular cord that's not plugged in. So no, there's no safety issue there. I know it looks messy, but I had just took down my grow tent, so that's why it's sitting there. I was feeding him the Hikari Gold. Not so. I do like a little bit, and then I feed him this. The monster fish medley, they seem to like that. And then I feed them the frozen foods like the Emerald Bay, they get the beef heart and they get the blood worms, which they need to get their net. I haven't given them that in like a week, so is there actually time to get? I give them like 1 or 2 cubes a week, just so I don't cause aggression issues with the food. And I don't feed them as much as I used to with all the other fish. Your little butt won't come out, will you? He's got some good colors. He's just wanting to stay close. I was wondering if this is a female, because for the longest, he would just hang around the I know for sure that's a male. But I was wondering if that's a female. That's what I was kind of hoping for, a male and female pair. If that happens, I'll just take this yellow jacket Loacelli cichlid out, because it'll just get crazy. And he kind of just took off. He's a good, what, 4.5, almost 5 inches. There you go, he's moving around in the back. probably about 8 inches. That's a 4-inch air stone from my hydroponic bucket. And he's not all the way on it either, so he's about a good half an inch off of it. There's a good about, I wouldn't say 10, but a good 8, almost 9. There he goes. Looking like a dinosaur in the tank. My fish are kind of, this set of fish is camera shy. They're not like the other cichlids I had. And that Deleezy's never really been in the camera. Even when he was a baby, when I had him in the old videos, when he was about 4 inches, 3 and 4 inches, he never really was one to be in the camera. The bikers don't really come to the front where, yeah, he's starting to get his color. That's definitely a male. That one's kind of dull, kind of looks like a female, but then that anal fin is sharp, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a purebred Lowicelli yellow jacket either. I think he's a hybrid, because you see how he's got that red on his fins. He's definitely a yellow jacket Lowicelli, but then he's got these red fins, and he's got that. You see how he's got that striping, almost like a red tiger Montagüense. Like, I think he's an RTM yellow jacket hybrid. I have no idea what that means. That's kind of why I've been kind of watching these. Like I said, it's not really a finicky tank. I just knew better not to stick nothing else in this tank with these 4. I just wouldn't, like, you know. He's got those nice black markings on his fins and his back. But for the most part, that's about it. See if I can get them to eat. They're probably not hungry though, because there was some feeder fish in there. But that was also the biker who eats those. Let's see. Can they go for it? They might not be hungry. He might eat. He got one. I said they're not really. That's new. He doesn't normally mess with the biker. That's new behavior. Well, like I said, He kind of makes me worried because I don't think he's a yellow jacket purely. I think he's a red Montagüense yellow jacket hybrid. So I don't know exactly what that's going to mean behavior-wise. Probably unpredictable, because that was unpredictable. He's never done that. So y'all seen it the first. Y'all seen it first, just like I seen it. You heard me say this tank ain't rotten. Then he goes picking with him. So normally he messes with that one. And like I said, they don't fight. He just mess with him a little bit, kind of push him like he did the biker. Well, anyway, yeah, they're not hungry. Dino fish. Oh. Yeah, he gets cranky when I usually keep this blind shut. He'll get cranky when he sees his reflection. That's usually when he starts getting cranky. That's just some pipe I glued together. And that's about it. That's his little grumpus mode. Thanks for watching, y'all. Do an update later. Like I said, it's been about 2 or 3 months since I did a video, so just because, like I said, probably longer than that, just because I needed to let them grow. Really wasn't much to show with them still being small all the time, doing 1,000 videos, so on them being small. Wonder what got them round. Maybe the sunlight. The deuces.